Polly, heel. No. Sit. Good girl. Well, hello artists. Here we are at Animal Training Development Center with Polly, and today is her 5th day with us out of her 10-day daycare training package. Of course, you still have 4 private lessons left, and you still have 3 months of drop-ins left. So I know that you're going to be very happy with the results by the time all is said and done. Currently, we've really enjoyed working with Polly around a variety of other dogs. We've gone on a series of different field trips, one of which you'll see in the video upcoming, where we went to Rural King and had her train around the holiday season. In fact, very busy day there at Rural King, and she did a really pretty good job. The gift of therapy is in her. She definitely has some empathy for others and definitely a lot of curiosity for others as well, and that's going to definitely work in your favor when it comes to helping her become a very successful therapy dog. And with you as a very competent and seasoned handler, you're going to be a great team. I just know it. So I'm very excited to be a part, and as always, I just thank you for your trust in us and letting us be a part of your future awesome career together with Polly. So today we're just going to go through some things for you, a little bit more detail, and then after you get a chance to watch this video, we're going to look forward to getting you back sometime next week for a private session where I can kind of coach you through, and then you can start to participate more in the homework as well as the drop-in classes. So of course the sit command you're very comfortable with, and with the sit, you know, the idea is the dog's supposed to sit and keep sitting no matter what happens while they're sitting until you tell them that they can stop sitting. And of course, if you give the free dog word, she can stop sitting and come to you or do whatever else she may want to do instead of come to you. But it's always a nice sign when a dog does come to us, as they get that option to do whatever they want. And so we've been working on the heel command a lot. So as you recall, Polly, sit. Heel is a position in relationship to your body, and Polly is doing a great job of doing that position right now. Her right leg is parallel with my left leg, and if she keeps in that posture every step of the way, no matter where I go or how fast or how slow I go, she'll be in the right heel position. In addition to being in the right position, we want to know that we're connected, that she's very focused on me and not anything else. So even if she's in the right position, if her focus is somewhere else, if she's looking the opposite direction from where I'm at, that's the time that I would also correct her for the heel command. So whenever we correct the dog, we always use the word no with the tug, and then we release the tug and then repeat the command that she's not doing properly. So let's see if we can give you a demonstration of that. Polly, heel. Good girl. So far, that's perfect. We got nice focus, and she's in proper position. If you ever feel like she's in your way, no, heel. Right there, I actually use my leg to bump into her, and you could actually use the leash to pull her away from you as well. But she shouldn't be clingy, no, heel, to your body, because you could, you know, conceivably trip over her, and we don't want that. So she needs to maintain that little bit of barrier between the two of you while still staying very focused and very connected with you mentally. Good girl. Of course, we like that automatic sit at the end of the heel, which she did a good job of. If I lead with my outside foot, and in this case that'd be my right foot, the foot furthest from Polly, she should stay where she's at in that sit position as I walk out in front of her. If I lead with my inside foot, my left foot, even if I don't give the verbal command, good, she should fall into that heel position. And this way we have a dog that's not just listening for our command, but watching us as well. And that adds another dimension of attentiveness, and that makes it a lot more likely we're going to get what we want. Here she didn't sit at the end, so I could just say no, sit, or I could say no, heel. Either would be appropriate at that stage, as she needs to hit that sit at the end of the heel command automatically. Once again, leading with my right foot, she should stay put as I walk out in front. Good girl, and I just walk back and praise her. Very nice. And then with my inside foot, my left foot, when I lead with that, Good girl, Polly. That's it. Good girl. Very nice. Good job. And when we stop, no sit. There we go. We're working the down. Polly, down. Good girl. I don't mind giving a little extra time. She's kind of watching another dog across the room as we're doing this, and she started to lay down and then she kind of hesitated, but then she finished the job. I don't mind giving a little extra time if a dog looks like they might do the right thing. I'd rather wait and praise them instead of, hurry up and correct them. And especially when they're young like this, I, feel like as long as there's a chance, we're going to let them, work it out, and she did there. Once again now, leading with my outside foot, she should now stay in the down position as I walk out in front of her, and she's doing a very good job of that. Walking back into the heel position again, and as usual, leading with the inside foot, she should get up into that heel position. Good girl, Polly. And you can say the verbal command heel as well. I'm just demonstrating that if you want to add the other focus of the visual as well as the audible, this is how we do that. Good. That time she got the automatic sit. Nice job, Polly. Nice job. Of course, we're always trying to build the dog's ability to train through distractions. And right now I've got some cones set up. We're just going to do a couple figure eights. So lean with that inside foot. Here she goes into the heel position. Good girl, Polly. And we're just going to do a couple figure eights just like we do in drop-in class. Don't have treats set up here, but as you get warmed up at home and as she gets easier at working with, and as she gets better at figure eights for you, then you're going to want to start to build some distractions into your training. And that could come in the form of, good girl, all kinds of things like we talked about on Saturday, from treats to toys to vacuum cleaners to guests, just anything that you could think of to help her learn that when she's in the heel command, she needs to stay focused each and every step of the way, regardless of what's around her. When we give the release word, free dog, free dog, free dog, good girl. Now the only rule that is always in play is that she should never get to the end of the leash at any time for any reason. The heel command is so strict and so focused that it's really not designed to do for long periods of time. Even as a dog trains up to become a service dog, we don't ask them to do it for any longer than they have to. That might be, all the way across a long parking lot at the VA and through the hospital, which would be a long task for a service dog. But in your world, it could be just crossing a busy street or every street. I kind of like that as a habit. If you're going to cross the road, make her sit before you cross. Be sure to lead with that inside foot, say the heel command, get across the road, maybe stop across the road, have her sit again in that automatic sit, and then give the release word. And once she's in the release word, now she can do whatever she wants as long as she doesn't get to the end of the leash. And so she can sniff the ground, and she could be a little ahead, she could be a little behind, she could kind of waver to one side or the other. So those are kind of the looser rules that just come on a walk. But whenever you feel the need, or if you just want to practice, you can make her sit and then start off again with that inside foot lead and saying heel and making sure that you get that super high level of focus on you and super proper position. She's not allowed to sniff the ground. She's not allowed to look away. She's not allowed to really even scratch or go potty if you really want to be strict about it. I want a dog to know that when we say heel, everything else is out the window, except for focusing on you and getting from point A to point B until you stop and she sits, and then she's off the clock when it comes to the heel command. So right now, your only homework is going to be mainly working the sit, working the heel, working the down. We're still training her on the place command. We're training her on the go to bed command. We're working on the 1, 2, 3 hup command. And that's going pretty well on the stuff that we have indoors. We're just going to continue to help you with it in your car until she's really comfortable loading, unloading there, and then you'll have that one to use. And we're still enjoying a younger dog that loves to come when called. So when we call her, Polly, come. We're just going backwards a few steps and drawing her in. So I'm kind of taking the slack as she comes. And just like the end of the heel, we want an automatic sit at the end of the come. Except here, we want her facing us instead of being in our heel position. Good girl, Molly. Free dog. Good girl. So to wrap it up for today at least, I want to just tell you how, again, pleased we are to have her with us. And here she's got a little toy almost knowing we're finishing up. And she's going to get a little play session in before you come to pick her up. We're going to get this video all edited and put together for you, and I'm going to send you a YouTube link where you can click on it from your computer or from your phone and watch as many times as you want and keep it forever. So I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, as always, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. And then once you've had a chance to watch the video, let's go ahead and schedule a time, if we haven't already, to have you come out for a private lesson next week, and we can put the leash in your hands, give you some coaching, and then we'll get back to more daycare training after that. So as always, I want to wish you a great day and happy training. Okay, Polly, good girl. Good. Come on, Polly. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Sit. Polly, sit. Good. Sit. Good. Good. Heel. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Good Polly. Good girl. Doing good. Doing good. Yep. Sit. Sit. Good. Yep. Sit. Good. You. Feel. Good. Got dog treats, popcorn, rabbits. Good. Popcorn right there on the floor. Watch out for that.
Oh, he's been fine.
Good. Here, let me get to this end of the end so you can heel right past me.
Okay, yeah.
Oops.
Upward heel.
That was cool. Heel. Heel.
Get on this side in the back.
Sit.
Okay.
Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Heel.
Yeah. No, I mean, over the floor.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Good girl.
Good
She's
job.
like, oh, Papa, like that. Well, she definitely has a taste for floor pasta. Not too many pieces. But she's fat.
She is.
And it's like, I'm trying to walk up so I don't run into people.
Right.
And then she grabs a bite. Like this.
Very tricky.
What did you find to try?
Oh, just a couple tire repair things. Sit. Good boy.
Oh no, she got away from me. Got herself underneath the tire.
You're gonna have to make her sit and load her up.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll load for you, but you can try it.
1, 2, 3, up! Good
Yay!
girl!
Good girl. Nice job. Good girl. Well, that's gonna make the reel. Good girl.
There, see?
Hopper, hop.
I didn't lie.
Boy. Good dog, Hopper. That was perfect. Good dogs.